What kind of cats do you have? What are their names?
Stitch and Zoe.
Oh.
That's such a cute name.
Welcome. It's Rock am Ring, Rock im Park 2024, and I'm very, 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 very stoked to have the amazing Against the Current here in our studio. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Dan, Chrissy, well, thank you for being here.
It's all of our names.
He does know all of our names.
He does.
Sheesh. Yeah. And you just played your show on the big stage.
Yeah.
The last time you've been here, you just played the small one, is the Orbit stage, and now on the big main stage. How was it?
It was awesome.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, super dope.
It was
Yes,
amazing.
Freaking dope.
I've seen the show and I really enjoyed it. So
Thank you.
it was an amazing show, and I guess you have a lot of show days right now, a lot of festivals. You played the Slam Dunk. How is the tour going so far?
So it was kind of weird. So we had Slam Dunk, and then we had like a week and a half off, and now this is really kind of the start of our tour. So Slam Dunk was kind of like an island out front of it. So after this, now this is kind of really our kickoff weekend for all of our Europe festivals and headline shows.
And you moved back or after the Slam Dunk?
Oh yeah, we went back to the U.S. Everyone thought we were nuts, but it's like we were like, what were we gonna do? You know?
Yeah.
I got cats and a horse. I wanted to see them. Yeah. So.
That's great. I also have some cats too.
Do you?
Yeah.
I have 3. What kind of cats do you have? What are their names?
Stitch and Zoe.
Oh.
That's such a cute name.
Very cute.
Yeah. They're actually the cats of my girlfriend, and so
That's so cute.
it is. But that's not the topic. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about the tour.
Could be.
So yeah, you just you just started your tour, as I say, the festival tour, and you just recently, I guess yesterday, announced an extra date in Cologne.
Yeah, just yesterday.
That's true.
You're playing the show on the 20th of June in Cologne. It's a small club show, like you already mentioned in your show. And you said something else, which was quite funny for me to hear, because you said we play more shows here than in New York.
That is so true.
But why?
It's so, America doesn't really like us that much.
I don't believe that.
Not as much as Germany.
Really?
I don't know. Someone's got to tell them what's up.
We thrive here.
Yeah, we thrive here.
We love it here. And we're also just big fans of everything that's going on here. You guys have great bread, great soup, Fritz Cola. Like, there's lots of good things going on here.
Yeah.
We don't want to leave. We like it.
Great
We're happy
critical, critical, what do you call it?
Oh, like commentary?
Like, great,
Did you get one today?
great constructive
I saw you in
criticism.
2018. You were better today.
Really? Oh, better today. That's good then.
It's not even funny to them.
That's
It's
good
only-
though.
But
Yeah.
you like that, because
I
honestly,
love
think-
that.
I don't want you full of shit.
Don't
being
lie to
like,
me.
"Yeah,
Tell
don't
me the
lie."
truth.
It's the truth.
I don't believe that, because what I always hear is like your Germans are so honest and a lot
We
of
might be
artists.
lucky though to be on the Germans' good side then, because we've gotten like some, but they're usually still nice. Like I haven't gotten too many bad ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
perhaps you just do a good job.
Yeah, I just think we vibe. We just
We
fit.
vibe.
We work.
It works. The synergy.
That's super, because
works.
I already heard it like, oh no, the Germans are too honest. I was already
like the
too honest
honesty.
in a lot of interviews, and that made not.
No, I like that.
Find out.
Because then I think everyone's lying to me. If everyone's just like, oh my god, you guys are so great all the time, then I'm just like, you're full shit. You say that to everybody, don't you? Like, and so I want to know. I like it when someone's like, yeah, you were better last time, and I'm like, you know what? I probably agree. So
But perhaps that's typical for the music business as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you had a lot of things going on in the last years. You left your label. You're now releasing your music by yourself. I mean, but honestly, your own tracks were released, the last 2 ones in 2023. And I know you just said there will be no music, but what's happening? I mean, you do it all by yourself. Is it right? You do it by yourself?
Yeah.
And you're now way more into all the things besides just writing music,
Straight
and
up.
performing music.
Yeah.
How is it for you?
Well, for us, it's really kind of just going back to the way the band started, because we did the Infinity EP and the Gravity EP. We did fully independent. And the Gravity EP, by that time, we treated it like it was an album. Like we did a world tour headlining off of that. And so we kind of did everything on our own already before we went to our label. So we were pretty used to it. So going independent now, it's just kind of like going back to what we were doing before.
Okay.
So it's not like something that, oh, we've never done this before. There are some artists that like they start their career on a label, and then I think that's harder to make an independent transition.
So you would say you'll definitely stick to it for the next.
Yeah, I think I think if we were ever to sign to a label, it would have to be a different kind of deal. I mean, when we had signed to a label, we basically signed away, you know, it could have been 20 plus years depending on how things panned out. I just don't think that's just not what we want to do now. So I think it would be, we'd either sign to a small label or some kind of just like distribution deal and that kind of thing.
And what do you want to do now?
I think the next thing for us would be to make a full album again. We just did an EP with Fever, but so I think it would be time to do another album.
You're already working on it, or it's still like...
No, I mean, we did so much.
A couple.
Yeah, we have a couple songs.
Probably a few bangers lying around, but no, it'd be like a from scratch kind of thing. We haven't like made a body of work like all at once in a long time.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to just be like, okay, whatever, this couple months or whatever is literally just like in the studio.
So let's talk about 2025.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
2025? Is it 2025?
We have no idea.
Could be.
Your guess is as good as ours.
I don't think so. Yeah, I guess you are very, very...
So we want to give you the good stuff.
Yeah.
We want to give the Germans the good stuff.
But as I mentioned, it's just Germany. No one knows what happens here. It's just Germany. No one is looking like
We know what happens here.
Okay.
We're here.
I guess a lot of you people will also look that and watch that. So, good. That's quite interesting. What happened? You mentioned we talked about the German fans and the German tourists, and I heard something which is quite funny because if you plan your tour, you first start with the German dates. Is that right?
On every tour?
No, but in general, and most of the time I heard that.
I mean, like the last tour was definitely focused around Cologne at Palladium and stuff like that. So.
It usually works out because we usually play like 6 to 8 shows in Germany, so we usually end up, it's either starting or ending the tour,
Yeah,
you
we
know?
did almost like 2 weeks one time, didn't we?
Yeah, on Running with the Wildlings tour.
There's one year we did 23 shows in Germany.
Throughout the whole year, yeah.
It was a lot.
That was awesome.
That's really
Great
a lot.
times.
That's really a lot. Chrissy, while you were on stage, you covered No Doubt's.
Sure did.
You mentioned that Gwen Stefani is one of the greatest, and I think you said something like a badass fronter.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Oh my gosh, she's just the coolest ever. Like, she knows how to command a crowd, especially with that song, Just a Girl. I think everyone, especially if you're a front woman in music, I think everyone has watched that live video of her kind of like getting like the guys and the girls to do the I'm just a girl, and she's kind of like messing with the guys and making them do like I'm just a girl. And she just has this confidence that's not cocky or arrogant. It's like pure confidence, very calm, very just, she knows that's her stage, but she's chill about it. Like she knows she belongs there and that room is hers, but she does it in a way that just makes everyone feel part of it and makes everyone excited. And I know you can't look away from her when you're watching her.
Yeah, she's definitely a great appearance on stage.
Yeah, and she doesn't need like...
The appearance is not bad.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
I'm sorry. Perhaps it was just I'm so sorry. That was like just a.
No, I was just trying to
I mean the overall.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was just like
Look out,
No,
Link
she's
Shelton.
stunning. Yeah.
Look out.
Let's say it's like the aura on the stage.
Yeah, her
That
aura
song is so influential too. Like, especially being any kind of like female-fronted rock act. Like, we've been in so many writing rooms where it's just like they're trying to write that song again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of set the whole thing of like I'm gonna be in a rock band, sing a song about being a girl, and like fuck everything. You know what I mean? Like that was the first of its kind of.
And it's hard to do well. Like that was kind of a masterclass on how to do it because it's really hard to do that in a way that's not off-putting to
Like you want to dance to that
non-women.
song.
Yeah, it's like I think guys listen to that song and still like it because it doesn't feel. It's just such a good balance of sarcasm and reality. Like really, it does highlight what it means to kind of be a woman in the world versus, but it doesn't take itself so seriously. There is that like dripping sarcasm off the whole thing too that makes it accessible that anyone can listen to it, which I think is a really tough balance to strike.
I believe that, and it was quite funny because yesterday we had an interview with Sing Queen, and she said normally there's just a lot of girls on her shows, and yesterday she said it was a lot of men, and she was completely. I was like, what happened? Why are there so many men on stage? So I guess also an artist like Scene Queen, which is definitely very, very LGBTQ, AI friendly and female friendly songwritings, had a lot of male fans who react on that.
Totally.
So perhaps the time is changed between the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, we're a female-fronted band, but we
No,
have,
let's talk. Not talking about that.
yeah, we have like mostly male fans. If you look at our thing, guys show up to our shows, and we have songs called "Pretty" all the time. So you know, it's people. Yeah.
But do you think there's like a change in that? Because it was quite interesting. Like she said, "Oh no, I was really like there were so many men at their stage, and she wasn't expecting that."
It's also, I feel like
that's the thing.
Yeah.
everything's kind of blurred together with like genres and kind of like, because before I feel like as a band of dudes, like a rock band, it's like, oh, it's 4 guys, and then it's like, oh, a girl, she's like a pop star, it's 4 girls.
Yeah.
And now it's like Scene Queen, she like blurs all the lines where it's like, you know, guys, even if they aren't like resonating with the lyrical content, it's like they like the music, you know what I mean? Like it goes hard. It's like, so
this will be
it's interesting.
Yeah.
a great time. The next few years will be a great time for a lot of different bands, right?
Yeah.
so.
Totally. Yeah.
And thinking about Against the Current. So what will be up next for you?
Hopefully an album.
Smash hit album.
Smash hit album.
The album, the tour,
Leave
something
there,
else?
the album, the
Yeah.
tour, the whole nine.
The movie.
The movie.
I don't know.
That would be
Hopefully.
cool.
Which movie?
I don't know.
The movie of our lives.
We done a movie here.
We'll make a movie.
Kind of did.
We did one in Cologne.
We did film Alive in Cologne, but we could next time we'll like make it a movie. We'll like add all the backstage, all the drama, the reality show.
The drama.
Sounds
We need a reality show.
sounds like a pretty good idea.
Show you how the Wiener Schnitzel's made. The Wiener Schnitzel.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you. We got a snort over here.
It was a pleasure talking to you. Against the Current, go out and check their shows in June, especially the new show in Cologne. It's a small venue, so buy your tickets because it will be sold out very, very fast. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Have an amazing rest of the tour.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Super.